Today we're looking at associations analysis. Associations are where you identify a relationship between purchases made by a person and the purchase of another product. This is quite common, and you can find lots of details about the technical aspects of associations analysis on the internet, if you please. But today we're going to focus on how you can use this information to promote sales. First of all, our analysis starts by looking at the average support and average lift across all products. As you can see, the average support is 0.0035 or 3.5 in 1,000. What that means is in 1,000 sales there's about 3.5 cases where two products would be associated. That's a very low number over our overall data set, which tells us there aren't too many strong associations. Average lift is a key metric generally used to identify whether it's worthwhile proceeding and considering associations. Average lift of around 1 usually means that there are no valuable associations. Here we have a number of 12.5, which gives us hope that we can actually get some meaningful information. Now we've got two charts here which show us that there are 10 associations we've identified, if you add them all up, which have a reasonable level of support and lift. As you can see here, they are still very low, but these have some merit, and as you can see again, these might have lift. Here we're showing the top 3 of them from our data, which corresponds to the highest lift. So these are our best chances of putting associations to use. When we talk about left-hand side and right-hand side here, the key is that the left-hand side is what you associated with. So people who buy sausages are likely to buy barbecue gas bottles. The converse isn't true. We don't see that people who buy barbecue gas bottles are likely to buy sausages. Similarly, let's look at the last case. People who buy eye fillet are likely to buy spices. And of course, people who buy barbecue gas bottles often buy barbecue cleaning products. What would we like to do with this information? Well, if we want to promote people to buy barbecue gas bottles, we should be talking to people who are buying sausages. If we want to promote certain barbecue cleaning products, we should focus on customers who've been buying barbecue gas bottles. Of course, when we talk about promote, this can be in any form you like, whether that is we send some kind of email or SMS or something else, or we put a promotion out there in print, or even if we position our products inside the store to best maximise these associations. You probably have seen this in most large department stores, or even quite often you might have seen this in, the large supermarket chains where you will see food positioned appropriately. You might ask, how do they do it? Well, this is how. It really isn't as hard as some people might make out. Next, we say, how do we use that information? Well, in our world, again, if you've seen our previous videos, you might see that we use our own targeting system as part of our application called Wize Up. In this case, again, we're going to create a campaign. We don't care about any of our so-called filters about probability of purchase, price sensitivity, customer spending trend, or any of that. What we would focus on is purely product-based. The point being, we don't care about who you are, we only care about what you've been buying. In this case, we might say that we want to target a subclass which contains sausages, and we want to exclude articles which are barbecue gas bottles. By doing this, and even though we don't have all the information here, you can get the idea that you can specify that you're going to target the group of people who are sausage buyers but haven't bought the barbecue gas bottles recently. That's our perfect target audience, because those are the people who are most likely to actually possibly buy one. Doesn't mean it's a certainty, but hopefully this extra bit of information that we're using can create some form of additional sales, or we can just simply use this information to introduce some extra cross-sell if we're able to just tell people in some form or another who are buying sausages, hey, what about barbecue gas bottles? Don't forget that you have to be a bit careful in this case if you use this information wrongly. If you turned around and offered people a discount if they bought sausages and barbecue gas bottles, you're probably hurting yourself more than helping yourself, because those people are likely to buy both products anyway. This has been Simon for Wize Analytics. If you're interested in knowing more about associations analysis or any other strategies which can be used to increase retail sales, feel free to contact us. Our website is www.wizeanalytics.com. I'm Simon. Thank you.